Let's talk about the neighborly hauling truck for just a little bit. It is 25 feet long, 9 feet 3 inches tall, 9 feet 2 inches wide. Now these might seem like very large numbers, and you might be wondering, how am I going to fit this in my driveway? Well, we're actually just about the right size for a single driveway. So if you have a single car driveway, our tires are going to be on the very edges of that concrete or that asphalt, but it's still going to fit. That's the beauty behind how we've designed this truck. It has just enough dimensions to be able to hold very large containers for most residential usage, but it also is able to fit in very tight driveways and very tight streets. It's perfectly optimized for here around town, but it can also easily reach the suburbs and the surrounding areas. As I mentioned, the truck was specifically designed to haul R-size containers. So what you see around the back here is what is called a hook lift system. That hook itself rolls all the way back, and it can pick up our containers and pull it onto this bed itself. You'll also see that we have a tarping system. This is actually really important here in Kent County, Ottawa County, and the surrounding West Michigan areas. You see, you're legally not supposed to go on the highways without a tarped load if you have debris in the back of a truck or a container. You'll often see some of our competitors without proper tarping systems, and they're not really holding the load down properly either. Our tarping system is specifically designed to fit over the back of our cans, keep everything nice and secure. Another reason our tarping system is so important: would you really want to drive behind our truck with debris that could potentially fly out the back? I wouldn't trust my family in that situation. I don't believe you should either. Our truck does ride on an air ride suspension. That means we are able to slightly lower the back where our container box will normally sit. This gives us about 3 extra inches to be able to fit our largest bin under some of the really tight cables and the really tight quarters that you kind of see around some of the older homes in Grand Rapids proper. We do have a tire pressure monitoring system, and as you can see, I do work really hard to try to keep our truck as clean as I possibly can, even though it does go to the landfill and it does go to the transfer station. And here is a view of the front. A couple things I do wish to call out. This was upfitted in Clare, Michigan. Swap Loader is based out of Iowa. Byers, I believe, is based out of Ohio. Our graphics were done by Premier Graphics here in Grand Rapids. We have a Falcon Eye system, which is also based out of Ohio. And our US tarp system right there is based here in West Michigan, trying to keep this truck as American made as possible. Something that was very important to me, and I think is important to the greater community here, considering so many of these items are made in the Midwest. Even the inside of our truck is unique. You can see we have our own screen so I can easily navigate, and this right here is our recorder. I have 4 cameras positioned around my truck: front, rear, left, and right. That means if we're driving on the highway, if we're pulling into your neighborhood, if we're on your property, there's documented evidence of how we treated it. If we make a mistake, we own up to it, and we will make sure that either we take care of it or our insurance takes care of it, because we believe that's the right thing to do.